Where's LeBron's super team? In Cleveland or somewhere else with him making it a super team? Shaq.
No, a lot of people speculate that, when D Wade recruited him and Chris Bosh, that was the first super team. And then Kevin Durant did it to the team that they were up 3-1, they lost, and then he joined them. And he has a lot of room to operate because they have 2 guys on that team that you must double, and 4 guys that you have to pay attention to, and they play great defense, and they have the defense player of the year in Draymond Green, and they move the ball beautifully, effectively, and efficiently, and they don't really care who gets the most points or who's doing what, who's doing that. And that's what makes their team so good. That team is super, super unselfish. So
then, like I said, do the Cavs try and get themselves more people with Kyrie and LeBron, best they can slice it up salary cap-wise, or does LeBron just basically say, I'm going to go ahead and do what I did the last time, I checked the box, I've been in Cleveland, I'm going somewhere else after winning in Cleveland? Shaq.
No, LeBron doesn't have to do that because he already has, 2, 3 rings? So, like if you're in the pursuit of your first championship and you join a super team, but, LeBron, I'm sure he's going to give it to the general manager and the owners and say, hey, we got to regroup. And you never know. You may get some, big-time free agents that said, hey, you know what, I'll come join you.
Is this good for the NBA, do you think?
I don't think it is. I mean, I'm used to the era where it's nothing but trials and tribulations where, year 1 you try to beat a team, they beat you. Year 2 you try to beat a team, they beat you. Year 3 you try to beat a team, they teach you. Then you finally learn how to overcome it. When I was growing up, Pistons and the Lakers and the Celtics, Bulls and the Pistons. Then when I came in, it was Lakers and Utah, Lakers and Spurs, and Lakers and Portland, and then Miami and Dallas. So I'm used to competition, the best competition going mano a mano, trying to beat each other, trying to overcome each other.
Now
all this super team stuff, I'm not a fan of it.
Neither am I. And I'm just wondering if Durant at some point is going to turn around and say he wants to try and do it himself. And that might be the way that this logjam gets broken up at some point. That we're assuming it's coming.
I mean, after he wins and gets his monkey off his back, then yeah, because you can always say, you know what, I got one. As a player, especially when you're deemed as a great player, you never want to end your career not having a championship. I know a lot of guys don't have championships, and they always talk about, I wish. So if he wins tomorrow and gets that monkey off his back, then he'll his mentals and his mind will loosen up, and then maybe he can say, you know what, just like LeBron did in Miami, hey, I got the formula, I know what it takes to win, I got one, now I'm going to go back home.
Maybe he'll go to Chicago and ride the coattails of Dwayne Wade, who I heard has got coattails to ride, Shaq. Maybe that's it. What do you think?
I don't know. Maybe he just said, this feels too good, it's easy, because he has an easy fluid game out there. He's roaming around on defense and, just blocking shots, having a great time. And, when one of his teammates get double, he's stepping into his shot. He's not really having to work hard to get his shot off. Plus his length and his ability. It ain't much you can do with a guy like that anyway.
The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you like that, download our app. Please, just if it's a memory thing, just delete other apps. You don't need those apps. This app, the Rich Eisen Show app, you need that.